Okay, so it's still the 9th of June, and I'm actually charging the one of the camera battery in my old camera. So yeah, I'm reusing this old camera, which is what I used to use from I think late 2015 all the way up until early 2019 to record my videos on. Um, yeah, I'm using this as just a battery charger. Ooh. So yeah, because the ZV-1 takes the same batteries. Anyway, I've got a bag of stuff. Some square crisps. So I'll start with the first thing, I guess, or last thing. So I didn't need. Bleh. I picked this up from CEX. There we go. So this was only £1. So yeah, this is Robbie Williams and Through It All, live 1997 to 2006, and this is just a compilation of various live performances from through 1997 to 2006. It's not all of his live performances during that period, it's just a compilation of various ones. But yeah, now interestingly, I spotted this before. Seems to be a dead creature in there, and I don't know what the fuck it is. There we go. But yeah, that's been sitting there. That creature had been sitting there for fuck knows how long. Let's have a look at the DVDs, what condition they're in. Could be slightly better. Not awful actually, not awful condition. But that one's not bad actually, but clearly been sat there a while. Now, I actually do have an MP3 version of this already. I already had an MP3 version. But yeah, you can see here there's an advertisement for Rude Box, which at the time was his upcoming album. And yeah, it's interesting how the booklet there is like part of it. It's really weird. It's just getting apart. It got a bit wet. Yeah, yeah. I just got this just because it was only £1. I don't know if I'll ever actually watch it. I'll most definitely rip it, but I don't know if I'll ever watch it or not. But yeah, the thing is though, like this is the only way to get a lot of these live performances now, because basically, you know, if you don't have this, then there's no other way. You can't buy it digitally, and unless someone has uploaded it and hasn't had it being taken down, then yeah. Oh, that's a little poster thing, kind of thing that folds out like that. Okay. But yeah, if there's a lot of artists that you like, and you like their, you know, to have their live performances, then yeah, maybe go back and check out some of their old DVD releases, because chances are that might be the only way to actually get those live performances on an out-of-print DVD. And usually they're pretty cheap. I mean, this one was obviously only £1, but some of them can be fairly rare, depending on it. But yeah, there we go. There we go for that. So put that to the side. And now we've just got a big bag of things. So, oh dear, it's a bit bad at the bottom. So, I guess I thought I'd get one of these just to go along with it. So I got a Mario Jack Pacific figure. And yeah, it is really nice. It is really nice. Not that much articulation, but you sacrifice articulation for the nicer detail. But yeah, it's a really nice Mario there. So yeah, with a little stand and that as well. So that's nice. And then the rest of these, Well, some of these I just bought doubles of to open and have the other one on the wall, for example. Here's a Metal Sonic. You might have seen this before if you've watched my previous ones. We'll see if that from it. Ooh. Oh, but I should put that little booklet back inside. But I did pick up some ones I don't have, mainly just to complete the wave. So we've got a crab box, which yeah looks quite nice. This is a classic crab box, but yeah, these I believe have gone back up to £5 at B&M. They were on sale for £4 at one point, I'm pretty sure. Let's check my receipt. Yeah, so they have gone back up to £4.99 from £3.99. So yeah, and we also have a Moto box. So yeah, but essentially that is this. It was basically just to complete the wave, and they had those there. And then I also bought this because I just find it, I don't know why, it's a bit hideous, but it's also a bit unusual. It's this Tails figure. Now, I've gave this figure a nickname, and I've seen it many times. I call this Puke Tails because it looks like Tails is a bit ill and is about to throw up. But yeah, this was £10 this figure, so yeah. But to be honest, yeah, it's kind of grown on me a bit slightly. The thing is, I don't know why it's like this. I'm not sure why. I'm sure there's a reason. Like the only reason, like the thing is, I would have thought something like this would be advertised as kind of like a glow-in-the-dark type thing, but I don't think that is the case. And then finally, we've got another one of these Tails figures here, and this one I'm actually going to open. This one I'm actually going to open. So yeah. It's too late to go back now, it's already. But yeah, this one I'm actually going to open and put it on the little diorama I have that I got the other day. That's something negative about these packaging is that, you know, once you open them, that's basically it. And it doesn't want to come out. They also don't never want to bloody come out. There we go. I mean that they are designed for kids and that, and the way that they're designed clearly is just for kids to rip them open there and then. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Alright. No, that is not articulated there, but yeah, that is a pretty nice figure. That is a pretty nice figure. So yeah, there he is. Classic Tails. And I do think he does, you know, classic Tails, they give him just a little black line for his mouth, whereas modern Tails, they give him red, or in this one's case, a pink mouth, which I just think, I don't know, looks a little bit odd to me. It might just be me, but yeah. There's Tails again. You know, it gives it a bit, has a bit of articulation to it, but yeah. Generally, it's just one of them things that just kind of stands there. But having the arms and the legs beyond sort of ball joints there, you can get, see he's kind of T-posing there, but gives it a lot more articulation than, you know, well, posability. But he does have the little holes in his feet, which means that he is able to be placed on that Sonic set. Although that is a modern Sonic on there, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. He can go on there. So yeah, I'm gonna go and put him on there, so yeah. Okay, so then we go into this little section, so you can see I've just put him there. You can see Sonic there. But yeah, he's just in this little cubby hole there for now, so yeah, there we go. So you can nicely sit down there in the corner. If you're wondering what was that thing, that's the wind resistor of this microphone. But yeah, there we go, people. There we go. So yay. Okay, so it's the 10th of June today, and let's pick this up. This was, I think, $3.99, $4.99, but yeah, it's a little Mario in his cart. Not really much else to say. It's made by a company called, what is this? Character? I don't know, I'm dyslexic. It's made by that company. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, that's all I'm going to say. It's a nice little kind of pull-back go motion, although I'll just be having this on display. But yeah, it's compared to a Jack Specific figure. There you go. So yeah, not really much else to say there other than it's quite nice. I like it. It's a nice little thing. So there. Okay, so it's the 18th of June. Yeah. Hey. And yeah, I've turned my fan off temporarily for this. So this is a massive box. Although they haven't shipped it in a box, they've just shipped it in a bit cling film bin bag looking thing. So yeah. Can you see what it is? It is, I think this is the first ever piece of Xbox merchandise. There's a hint of that I've ever bought, because generally I don't play it. Yeah. That's it. I see this. Nothing hair in my mouth. I haven't been awake very long. Here it is. Yep, it's an Xbox mini fridge. Holds up to 12 cans of soda. Okay, but this one apparently has a UK plug. But this cost me £75 from Custom Controllers. Oh, it will do when I've fully paid for it. I've done the thing on PayPal where I pay 3 payments of £25 at 0 interest. I thought, well, it's been an expensive month this month, and next month is not going to be any different, so yeah. And then an aeroplane decides to come by, so here it is. So yeah, £75 for this, pretty good. It's a bit bashed in several places, the box, but yeah, it is brand new. I can see. Let's take this off. Now on Zavvi, this is currently on sale at the minute on Zavvi for, what was it? Was it £80 or £90? I can't remember which. I'm just going to put this down. But yeah, the reason I bought this is because, I don't know if you can see that. No, the other way is zoom. Now zooming just about there, you can see I have got a Simpsons mini fridge just there. However, it can only hold up to 6 cans or 4 little bottles of pop. So yeah, though I have had that for well over a decade, 15 years or something like that, and it has a hot setting as well. I don't know if this has a hot setting, but that mini fridge goes. I still will be keeping that one, though I won't be. I think I might just move it to my granny's or something. But yeah, I wanted a bigger mini fridge, not a massively bigger one, because I don't have the space. Styrofoam, blimey. Styrofoam. But yeah, I didn't realise how big this was actually. Yeah, basically, I needed one that could fit more in. It needed to basically be taller. I didn't really need it to be wider, although this is maybe slightly wider. But yeah, got a very thick manual, though that's just because it's in every language under the sun. And the mini fridge itself. There's nothing else in the bottom of the box, I don't think, so I'm assuming the plug is inside? Okay. My god. So yeah, this is the only Xbox Series X I will ever have. Now, there is also a few full-size Xbox Series X fridges out there, but yeah. Those ones actually use the disk drive actually as part of the door. This one also, but has a bit of a ridge like that. Oh, that button's real. Oh, this button's real. Is that the an on-off or something? And this button at the bottom is also real. But that USB port just there, that is a real USB port. So the USB port is ironically not to scale, but yeah. Okay. So this has an eco and a max setting, but not a warm setting, so that one might actually scale there if I want warm drinks. But yeah, it is really well detailed. You can see that you can also use this in a camper van, and I believe it does light up at the top. You can see the vents and that are at the top, which yeah, I do quite like that. The vents are at the top. I guess goes up, but yeah, I'll probably just use this on max because I need to. But yeah, oh, this one actually is made for the UK and Europe because it's 220 to 240 volts, which is great. Hey, so they were inside the fridge. Okay. So, I don't know if this has been seen on camera because I can't see the camera at the minute. But the inside is green. I can see the wire poking through that bit and the door. Am I meant to see that bit? Yes. But yeah, these shelves are removable. Can this fit a 2-litre bottle? Oh my god, I think it can. Hang on. If I take these two shelves out, this might be able to fit. Let's see. Oh my god, it can. It can fit a 2-litre bottle. Oh, that's great. That's even better. That's even better, so I won't be using these two shelves. There's two little bits on the side for like Kit Kats and stuff like that. Puncture warning, stuff and that. Okay, that's good. But interestingly, this mini fridge cools from the top, whereas most of them do it from the back. So yeah. But yeah, it's quite a large size, and since I don't have another one to compare it to, yeah. The actual Xbox logo itself is not a button, but the other two buttons are a button. And I'm actually going to go have a look at the instructions to see what those two buttons actually do. I'm assuming one might be to turn off. Okay, so there's a little diagram in here. Alright, so number 11. Number 11 is the button above the disc, where the disk drive will be. And that one is to turn on and off the LED, so you can turn the light off. That's good. Just depending on how bright it is, I wouldn't want that thing too bright and next to me all the time. And you can also turn on and off the Xbox logo light, which is what the other button is for. I don't know why you have two separate buttons for each thing, but okay. So you can turn the top light off and the front light off separately from each other. So, yeah. No. But, yeah. I've got an Xbox fridge. Oh, Xbox mini fridge. Alright, so you can probably still hear my fan going, but here is the mini fridge. This is where it now lives. So, yeah, I've tried the USB port at the front here, but yeah, it's no good for charging your phone like it suggests on the front. Like, to be honest, I wasn't going to be using it for that anyway. But yeah, it just comes up as slow charging. But yeah, I can turn the light on and off, and there's the green one. To be honest, I just keep the green one off because there's no real point. But if we open it up, the only problem is that you've got to really latch in, otherwise you'll pull the whole fridge forward. But yeah, I can just about fit a 2 litre in there, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it does get warm. You can feel the warmth over the top, so you can't put anything on top of this fridge. On the other one, I guess I could keep a box of tissues or whatever on top because the heat was vented out the back. This one, it's vented out the top. Hopefully it's more efficient that way since hot air rises, but yeah, there we go, people, there we go.